name is Gabby, and today I'm going to take us through a little yoga sequence. We're going to combine it with a little bit of Pilates too, so hopefully we're just going to wake up the body and feel really good. So let's get right into it. And if you have a cat and your cat wants to hang out with you, take that as a sign to take this nice and easy. So we're going to start up at the top of the mat. Let's come all the way here. Let's have our feet together and reach all the way up to the sky, nice and big. Stretch. Wiggle your hands if you'd like, your fingers, reaching them up towards the sky. Maybe this is the first stretch of the day, and let's roll all the way down. And if you have a cat in front of you, give your cat a little pet. And if not, go ahead and just hang your arms nice and loose. Bend your knees a whole lot here. This should feel really good. It's a good first stretch. Let's go ahead and come up again. Nice stretch overhead. Here, palms to center. And slowly we're going to come to a nice half back here. You should feel a real nice stretch in your hamstrings. When you're ready, fully release all the way down. And now let's bring your toes apart, our feet apart. We're going to bring our right hand, into the middle, still waking up, and stretch it up towards the sky. We're going to bring our left hand back down, and then switch, and reach that right hand up towards the sky. Let's do this 2 more times. Last time here. Now, we're going to go ahead and just bring our feet all the way back. From here, you can go ahead into your first version of a downward dog. If you'd like, keep your knees nice and bent here. I actually encourage you to do that. And find some gentle, easy movement, just pedaling it out nice and slow. You can come into a nice plank position here. And from here, we're just going to go ahead and step it out, side to side. Boop. So getting a little bit of a core warm up already from the get-go. Breathing throughout. And from here, let's go ahead and go back into our downward facing dog. Okay, go ahead and step or hop all the way to the front of your mat. We're going to come back all the way up to standing. Nice and tall overhead. Palms to the center. Deep breath here. Let's go ahead and give it a nice flat half back. Your feet can be together or apart if that feels a little bit more stable. And then when you're ready, fully release all the way down onto the ground. Palms into the mat. We're going to step back. And this time we're going to take a nice chaturanga, very slow and steady, all the way down to our up dog. Look over your left shoulder and your right, and into downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. Before you step all the way up to the top of the mat. Let's do about 2 more rounds here. Palms to center. Half flat back. Fully folding down. Palms into the mat. We step back. And we come into our chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Gonna look over each shoulder and come into our downward facing dog. Nothing like a little sun salutation to wake up the body, that's for sure. This time I'm gonna go ahead and hop, but if you like, you can step all the way up. We're gonna come nice to a tall kind of standing position. Palms to center. Flat back down. Release all the way down here. Palms into the ground. We step back. Chaturanga down. And continue your flow. We'll paddle out here. And from this position, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to lift that right leg up towards the ceiling. Hold it there for a moment. And then go ahead and bring that knee in towards the center. Up towards your chest. And you're going to bring it all the way back out. In towards the center of the chest. And out. Let's do 5 more on this side. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Into the center and bring that bottom foot down. Before we go on to the next side, bring your knees down onto the mat and go into a nice cat-cow position. From here we can go ahead and kind of roll our back a bit as well, coming in one direction and then the other. Find stillness and we'll come back into our downward facing dog. From here, we're going to lift our left leg up towards the sky, keeping our hip bones facing forward as much as possible. And we're going to go ahead and bring that left leg in towards the center and out. Remember, your right leg can stay bent. In towards the center and back out. I'm going to do 5 more here. Out. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Excellent. Bring that leg down and come back onto your knees again. From here, come into a child's pose. After all that good work, let's just soak it in for a moment. Nice, full, deep belly breaths. If you hear a little background noise, that is my cat. She's just having a snack. 2 more deep breaths here. When you're ready, we're going to come back all the way onto all fours. And from here, we're just going to gently lift our right hand in front of us. And then bring it down. We'll lift our left hand in front of us and down. Let's do this a few more times. Connect your breath with the motion. From here, we're going to start doing the same, but now just with the legs. So, right leg, let's lift. Nice extension, and then bring it down. Same on the left hand side. We point, lift, feel that extension, bring it back down. Let's do it 3 more times on each side. Trying as best as you can not to shift too much from one side to the other, which is really hard to do, but we're just aiming to keep our whole body stabilized throughout. And we come back to the center and find a little stillness again. This time we're going to extend our right arm nice and long in front of us and our left leg all the way out. You can keep it on the ground like so, or go ahead and lift. A little bit of balance work here. Hold it, and now we're just going to gently pump up towards the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax and release. Okay. Next, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead and lift if you can. And from here, we're going to pump it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Excellent. From here, what we're going to go ahead and do is you're actually going to come into a nice wide-legged child's pose kind of position. Stretch your arms out in front of you, and from here, if you can, just come on to the right hand side a bit. Feel the stretch on that left hand side. You can bring your hands back to the center before we go on to the other side. Now we're stretching onto the left, but you should feel this in the right hand side of your body. Coming back to the center gently, you can kind of roll yourself up. And from here, we're going to go ahead back into our downward facing dog. Go ahead and step slowly up to the top of the mat. Keep your feet apart this time, coming and stretching all the way up. Oh, nice. Okay, palms to the center. Flat back. Relax all the way down. From here again, we're going to take our palm, press it into the mat, and stretch and open up, reaching towards the sky. All right, bringing that palm down, stretching onto the other side, opening up. That arm should feel nice and tall, going towards the sky. Back down. Let's do that one more time on each side. Opening up. Coming all the way back down. Opening up. Coming all the way back down. Okay, from here we're going to go back into our chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. From here you can go ahead and hop all the way up to the top of the mat. And from here, we're going to stretch all the way up. And very gently, we're going to rain our fingers all the way down. From here, you can come into the center of the mat, like so. Excuse me, my nose is very stiffly. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and kind of do a fun little twisty move. If you can't do a full kind of hook with your foot, that's totally fine. Just do your best. You can kind of come like so. So we're going to start by bending this knee, feeling nice and stabilized. I'm going to come around and wrap like so. And I'm going to do the same thing with my arms. So we bring the right arm in front of the left, wrapping it around. If you can't get all the way there, just go like this. If you can, hang out with me here. We're getting some real stabilization in here, some real balance practice, which is always fun. So here, just take about 5 deep breaths in your own time. Should be burning now. And gently release. Oh, wow. I can really feel it, especially in my calf muscle actually. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So I'm really anchoring into my right foot now. I'm going to kind of bend it because I think I'm going to be more stabilized like that. If you don't want to bend, actually I don't know how you could do it without bending. So bend. We're going to wrap the other leg around and we're going to do the same thing using the opposite arm. So for me, that's going to be the left hand. Coming around like so, and we're just going to hold it here. A little bit of balance practice. Opening up those shoulder blades as well. Give me about 3 more deep breaths. Close your eyes if you're feeling fancy. And from here, I'm going to unwrap my arms. Ooh, try not to fall and unwrap my legs. Oh, that feels so amazing. From here, we're going to widen our stance just as much as you like. Maybe not too wide, but not too wide either. And from here, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and do a forward fold. Ooh, my goodness, that feels amazing. Hold it here for a second because I know you're feeling that stretch too. And when you're ready, we're just gonna flop over. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Just hang out here for a moment. Not trying to do anything at all, just feel your body weight kind of folding forward. Imagining your head become heavier. If you'd like, you can bring your hands back in line with your legs. If you're feeling really tight like me and you feel that stretch a whole lot, you don't have to do that. You can continue just hanging out. From here, let's bring the right palm into the center and extend the other arm up, opening nice and big. Bring that arm down, anchoring with our left palm, and bringing it all the way up towards the ceiling. Amazing. And we'll come right back down. Hang in here for a moment. And then very slowly, I want you to kind of bring your legs in a bit. Make sure you're nice and stable. And then palms come to your waist. And we're going to come to our half back again. A nice flat half back. And then we're going to roll all the way up. From here, heel toe yourself into the center. Nice big stretch overhead. Palms to center. come all the way to seated on your mat. And palms to center here as well. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I had so much fun. I hope that it woke up your body and that you're feeling really good now. If you are feeling really good, please share this video with a friend who you think could enjoy it too. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.